Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome into episode 2 of How To From Cure to You. To reiterate what this program is, it is a basic question and answer style. You ask the questions, we give you the answers. So we're going to jump right into it here with one of the most common questions we see in the cannabis industry. What is the difference between sativa, hybrid, and indica? I'm sure you've heard those three words whenever you visited your dispensary, so let's break them down. But before we do, there's a fourth word that we need to understand, and it's called terpenes. I'm sure you've heard that in the dispensary as well, but in layman's terms, that's the smell and taste profile of the flower. And it's very significant because those terpenes help determine whether the plant is sativa, a hybrid, or an indica. So let's jump right into the sativa right here. Sativa is a more commonly form of cannabis that's used in the daytime. It provides a very energetic experience, uses a mood elevator to help move us through our morning and our afternoon. And we really want to stick to the morning and afternoon with those because they are something that gives us a natural uplift. And those terpenes, the smell and the profile of those flowers that are most commonly associated with sativas are terpenylene, pinene, and limonene. And you can hear that "een" sound at the end. That really helps point us towards those sativa plants. Terpenylene is a very citrusy taste, where pinene has a very piney taste. Limonene tastes like lemons. Now you're catching on here. So that is experiencing that mood elevation, that natural rise that we look for in cannabis. And some common strains in Pennsylvania that deal with sativas are Durban, our Soj Haze, or Cinderella 99. Now let's break it down to the next one. Indica. Indica is the opposite of a sativa. We're focusing on the evening time for this because indica is predominantly focused on relaxation of the body as a whole and sedation of our muscles, and that can tend to bring upon some sleepiness. So that's why we say indicas are predominantly used in the evening time. And those terpenes, the smell and taste of that plant, are most commonly associated with indicas are myrcene, or terpenes that end in the OL, aka linalool. Linalool is most commonly found in lavender and produces a very pleasant calming effect on the body. That's just what we need in the evening time. And then finally, the last one is hybrid. And it's exactly what that word means. It's a combination between sativa and indica, and it's almost the best of both worlds. Now with these, we can have a wide terpene profile from reaching into sativa aspects and indica aspects, but mainly what it talks about is it gives us the best of both worlds, that half soup, half sandwich approach. Now some hybrids could be sativa leaning, where they might give us a mood elevation with mild body relaxation, or indica dominant hybrids that would be focused on more relaxation with a slight energetic uplift to them. But that's exactly what that hybrid is, a combination of sativa and indica. Now, we're going to get a little interesting here because the only way we can experience the differentiation between sativa, hybrid, and indica is through the inhaled approach. We need to heat our cannabis to experience that, and you do that with your vaporization battery or your e-nail for your concentrates. And the reason that it's very important is because when we ingest cannabis orally, when we use THC oils, tinctures, capsules, anything that we put inside of our mouth, we break down inside of our stomach, and our stomach acid is so strong it actually breaks down those terpenes before our liver can process and experience them inside of our bodies. So that's why any oral product with cannabis, we focus on the milligrams. We don't focus on what strain it is from, because the only way to experience that differentiation between sativa, hybrid, and indica is through the inhaled method with a heated approach to your cannabis. And there you have it. Nice and easy, and that's the next question that we answered. And so remember, if you have any other questions that are burning in your brain, from the big of the big to the small of the small, we want you to tell them all to us. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable with everything that you're dealing with and everything that's going on with this program. So if you're wondering, I have a question, how do I get a hold of you? You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at CurePenn. That's CurePenn. Penn like Pennsylvania. You can find us on Facebook at Cure Pennsylvania. And then finally, you can also email us directly at info@curepenn.com. And remember, that's Penn with 2 N's. So from me here at Cure to you at home, we hope you have a wonderful day, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. You stay classy, Pennsylvania.